Good morning. Today, very excited. It's a road trip with Drew, who's Skippism on Instagram. We're going to look for vintage finds, little treasures and things in the Central West. So we'll head out to Rylstone, Kandos that way. Cups of tea. They do have really good dumplings out there, so maybe we have to have those for lunch. We have a 2-day workshop coming up in October, which I hope you can come along to. Taliswoman. It's at the Victorian Albert Guest House. We'll be set up, we'll be relaxing, we'll be having fun. We need some more finds, so let's hit the road. Let's go. Here comes Drew. Morning.
Hi.
First stop, sleepy little Kandos. I love it here. Just have to go find the dunny. And it's pretty quiet here today. Go up there and see what we can find. Love a good country bakery, and this one did not disappoint. Vanilla slice, yay! First stop, Kandos Community Charity Shop. Now Nana's haberdashery. This is awesome. Hi, how are you?
I'm just having...
All right, so I'm just back. It's all 4 o'clock, I think now. And got some great finds. I'll share them with you, but I don't know if you can hear it simmering away. I'm just making some spaghetti bolognese for the family, and I'm tired, but it's been great fun. I'll just talk to you while I'm cooking. Well, I remember everything, so bear with me. I'm hungry. We didn't eat while we're out. We had a cake at 11, and then that was it. And I'm just throwing some carrots into the spaghetti. Do you peel the skin? Like, well, I don't when I'm doing bolognese, because it all kind of wears down anyway. It's a little bit more fibre. That's my theory anyway. Just getting these in quickly while I chat to you. So yeah, I've got some really good things today at the op shop at Kandos. And also the other thing was we went to Nana's haberdashery at Kandos. So Ellen Riley, big shout out to her. We got chatting, of course, because I was wearing this shirt, she wanted to know a bit more. And then she asked Drew and I, sorry, I'm just disappearing, if we'd do some slow stitching out there with their group. They meet on a Wednesday. Craft group excursion for October. Oh, she's talking about the Victorian Albert, so she might come to our Talisman workshop. 17th and 18th of October. I'll show you a bit more of that too. I'll insert that here so you can have a look at what the workshop we're doing then. Tomorrow is Stitch Queens in Mount Victoria at Mount McKinley, 10 to 1, and that's $15. Bring a plate, bring your project, and we all hang out and share. It's so much fun. I really enjoy that. So there's a couple more tickets left if you feel like hanging out tomorrow. And then August and September dates are up online. What else? So yeah, she was saying, would we run slow stitching out her way? Yes, that sounds like fun. And then another lovely lady who I haven't checked my social media, I said, connect with me. But she said, I follow you. She can't come to the day group out there, but she can come to the night group. Time for a bit of capsicum. And she would like to hang out as well. So I'm really excited. Drew and I were saying, wouldn't that be fun to host something out towards Kandos, Rylstone, Mudgee that way and hang out with people in the Central West. So, dropping some capsicum here on the floor. Very exciting, very exciting. So if you're further out that way, love to hear from you. Just gonna stir the pot. I'm still here. All right, I'm gonna pull some things out of the car to show you what I picked up today. Okay, I've almost finished my coffee. Oh, let's sit down and have a chat. Okay, cover. Oh, I have to show you this really quick. Look what I bought online the other day. This little pin cushion. Isn't it amazing? Little lambs. I love them. All right, getting sidetracked as usual. Got bags everywhere. So the first thing from Nana's Haberdashery, let's show you that first. I got this upholstery velvet. So it's nice, heavier weight. See under there? But because we're doing the Taliswoman workshop and want some lush kind of bits and pieces, I thought that lovely teal colour would be great. Mix and match. We're thinking some blacker, darker, gothic-y kind of stuff as well. That's a bit of fun. So it's that. I'm getting excited now. This, and I don't know how much I paid for it. So I keep watching great upcycled sewing box videos online, and I thought this one was just adorable. Love all this sort of plasticky 50s wicker, but something on the top, so I'll have a think about that. It could be something quite fun. It could just be a flat panel of my fabrics and then go upwards. It could be flowers. Oh, actually, hang on, I'm back. So I picked up this the other day. Look at this. Individual flowers all over it, front and back, and it does have some spotting and staining. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'm going to take all these off and rearrange. So things like that on that sewing basket, or even just a couple of them amongst other things, would be really cute. Isn't that adorable? So what was I showing you? See, my brain, I've already gotten lost in this. This one or this one? This one it was. Some ribbons and things. What I was interested in mainly in here was some of the velvet ribbon, like this stuff. So the fluoro ones I'll chuck, I think, but this kind of stuff for little bits and pieces and for my new kits that are coming out, that would be fun. Oh, she gave me this, so thank you, lovely Ellen at Nana's Cottage, Nana's Embroidery, sorry. Look at this, someone's made, and this sits in it. This was a gift. Look, isn't that lovely? So that I'm in love with, and that way I won't lose my tape measure. What's this here? This, I want to do some ribbon work. I haven't actually done that before, and I wanted to learn how. Let's see if I can find an example. Can I find an example? But look at this. Crazy. Really good fun. Oh, hair combs. So these are actual hair combs that you can make, like this kind of stuff. That's the photo there. I just like it. It's a little doll in the middle of it. And of course more pansies and keepsakes and things like that. So that's making Valentine's Day cards. It has a little step-by-step there to follow. But I was hoping it had ribbon work, as in how to make ribbon flowers and knots. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? All right, so that was that one. I got, I'm right into variegated threads. So these are lovely little different color ones. This is my favorite one to use. Like, I like that one too. And I'll bring this around so you can actually see it. Oh, this is quite fun. I've got so much stuff here. Like, honestly, I'm bursting with stuff, but I can't help myself. So that's the gold, and this one is a lovely blue one. And when you see, eventually when I show you some of my new kits I'm doing, this will make sense. Oh, I like this. 1/2 meter, has been fussy cut. Let's see if we can find. So she has lots of good scrappy vintage secondhand fabrics and things. That's kind of cute to cut from. I like the veggies. Show a bit more. Oh, now I'm trying to collect more flowers and things like that. Can you see that? And I was looking for, this one's good too, flowers, sequins. I was looking for, are they adorable? A hosiery. I'm looking for, sorry, third time lucky. Sorry, if you're with me, you're with me. You know what I'm like. I'm looking for more milliner's flowers, so the velvets. And this weird sash, I got 2 of them. These are all velvet. I think I paid $8 per cord, but look at these guys. So I'm going to get rid of the horrible cord and use these flowers on something else. They are adorable. So there's 2 of those, I think. Hopefully I got both. Yes, I did. What is this? Bits of patches and things. I like that one, seasickness. Some tassel in blue. Like that one. These ones are little teapots and things. Oh, this is like a little applique panel. It's kind of cute. It's all a bit Victorian at the moment. Really good lace. I'm going to chop some of this up. I was thinking they're almost eye-shaped, so I could update that. Maybe this gets a bit of a dye job as well. I've got 2 meters of it. But even like, you know, how I wear things around my wrists, like my jewellery. What else have we got here? More tassels. This is quite fun. This is edging or trim. But look at the roughness of it. I really like that. I don't know if you can see it. And more tassel-y finished stuff. And what's this? More tassels. 2 more tassels. Tassel, tassel, tassel. So that's that. That's all of that junk. Or treasures, if you like me. I'll put all that away. I'm very excited. So if anyone has milliner's flowers that you have spare, want to get rid of, talk to me. I would love to know a bit more about them. So I'm just going to take my shoe off, just to give you an idea. I'll put them on my shoes. Then we went to the op shop at Kandos as well. Now, I don't know if I've got any more of these. I'm right into these flowers. Now, these are modern, probably reject shop or something like that. But I've got a few of them and I love them. And they have a clasp at the bottom. Ta-da! So I put them in containers everywhere. I just love them. I just think they're really cute. And so they're nothing special, but that's just me. Oh, this is great. So this is a hand-painted doily with the swans. So I can have a go at doing those. Look at the weird paint job. And 2 matching doilies, small doilies to go with it with the swans. And I'm thinking I might do a junk journal workshop too. If that's something that interests you, can you please let me know. So anything like this Australian lettering book has lots of great things you can cut and add and, you know, things like that, make words. And a really good container, like a tin. I like the sides here. Peak Freen's assorted cocktail biscuits. So classy, hey? This one I really liked. Make your own history of costume. That's my cat yelling out. So you can look at the bits and pieces in that. Oh, paper dolls. Who else likes paper dolls? And this book. So if you're doing the Taliswoman workshop with us, I was looking at books, how to make dolls, as in give them more definition rather than that kind of Rubenesque sort of little squat doll I've made. I'd like to have a go at more formed ones. I grabbed this one, which isn't at all what I just said, Doll's House Dolls, but mainly that does show you a bit of like how to. And I think it did have some form stuff in there to build bodies, things like that. So that's something I'd like to have a go at, you know, with all my other projects. But that was really cute. Just to show you that kind of stuff. I'm getting so twee these days. It's menopause. And one more thing. Now, I'll just take this tag off because it says 3 different prices. I think I paid $20 for it. So this is Robinson's Modern School Atlas of the World. So this would be, so it was Philip Hodges. And this would be, I'll just check the year, which it doesn't have. This is my own book. It says here across somewhere. And it's falling apart, but I love using the maps for my tea towels and things. It is a bit delicate, but junk journaling, my tea towels and things like that. I love this colour and the illustration and things like that. So that's, I paid a bit more for that, but I think I can get some inspiration, some ideas from using this. And I got a bit excited when I saw it. So yeah, I did pay a lot more than usual, but it's just lovely. That's all I got. Then a couple of days ago, I did get a couple of other things. I'll show you those as well. How to Catch Fairies. That's pretty cute. And brand new, still sealed, Frida Kahlo book. Art Gallery New South Wales, still in plastic. That's pretty cool. And the shirt I'm wearing, I picked up another one similar. So this is like a plus size brand, BIB, and it's a linen cotton shirt as well. Almost like a jacket shirt, if that makes sense. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite big on me. I might upcycle it into something like this, or I might sell it. I'm not sure, but it's really great. I don't know if you can see it here on me. I thought this could be something quite fun to do. It's got the pockets on the front, so probably more of a jacket style. I'm watching everyone doing their jackets and shirts and stuff at the moment online, doing slow stitching. So that's another one I could try. This one was great to wear today because straight away people said, oh, I recognize you from your reel on the Imperial or your reel on the Victoria Pass. Oh, do you do slow stitching? So what the ladies were saying out at Kandos is that it's growing. The interest in slow stitching is growing. And they'd be keen for myself and Drew to host something out there, which would be incredible. I'd love to do that. That was really exciting. So there's a lot of quilters, there's a lot of knitters and crochet whizzes, but no one's hosting slow stitching. So I'm going to make contact and share some of the stuff in my business about what I do. And hopefully we can work together because I love the Central West. I absolutely love it. So that's it for now. I've got to stir the pot and on the stove, not, you know, inside something somewhere else. Check my emails and catch up. I've got a couple of parcels delivered tomorrow. Stitch Queens is on. There's a couple of spaces left, so come and join us if you're thinking about it. Do not worry if you're a beginner. Do not worry if you're thinking, I've got nothing to do. I don't even know what project I'll take with me tomorrow. I'm looking at this coat behind me, thinking I should probably take that and keep working on it. But I do have a lot of projects on at the moment, so I can take any of them, or I could start something new. Because the rule is there is no rules and it doesn't matter. It's about having fun. So hopefully you can join us. And just to show you quickly, this is what I'm working on separately to everything else. And this is the Little Bitty Boho by the Birdhouse. Lovely Natalie. And I've bought her kit. So these panels here are what I'm working on now to create the bag. And I think this one still needs a bit more work. The others are done. So I'm getting there. And then this is the bottom panel. It's been very good for me to follow some instructions as I also want to build my own kits and to see how people word them all step by step and how they help people. Now, the first lot of kits that I'm doing, I've already sent 2 out, so people will be receiving them possibly today. And I'm hoping they'll work on them straight away. And I might take some tomorrow to show everyone else. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's a short one, but good to catch up. And I'm getting back into it all. And tomorrow I might show you how the shop's looking before Stitch Queen starts. It's looking amazing. A bit more work to go, but it's all happening. So thank you, Sharon, for all your hard work and help. Shh.